Okay, chat. Abzan Human Company. This archetype typically splashes for general. This deck's going a little bit deeper into black for Evolved Sleeper at the bottom end of our curve, Updog, and then some Graveyard Trespassers. Courtyard and Unclaimed Territory, in addition to some duels, help facilitate this splash. Looks like we're at 714 black mana. Let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how some humans feel in Explore this afternoon. You remember to update the stream title, just lovely. Speaking of the stream title, I'd like to show the Green Chef command once while we're kicking off for the set. You can check them out, get meals to your door using my code POGJEFF135 or my link there. That promo will be running for 1 more week, so if you're in the US and you want to submit a deck to be played on stream, you could do that as part of the promo there and get yourself some sweet meals along with it. Sure. Secluded Courtyard even makes different colors for abilities as well. So we can use that to level up Evolved Sleeper, which is nice. Hey, Good3, thanks for sticking around for all those months. Welcome back. Unclaimed Territory also helps blitz back the doggo too, right? Yes, Esper Sentinel is historical, eh? Get ambushed, little aspirant. I almost didn't attack too. Unfortunately. Alarm has been raised and the aspirant is gone. Yeah, the Infinity cards are real funny looking, Seth. It's very amusing. We have new zones? Kinda. Look up Jace the Space Sculptor. Play Thalia out this turn to keep them off of transmogging us next turn. Well, I guess they make a treasure token, so that's not strictly true. Yes, a lot of the Infinity cards are legacy legal. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! With a second deck. Is the second deck stuff legacy legal? My body is not ready to be Agent of Treachery and shit. My poor evolved sleeper. Oh, sure.
I hope you're ready to lose. My judgment is final.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good draw. Because she lets me put a counter on Dauntless Bodyguard, so I can then attack this way and not lose this to the 1/1. So Thalia sounds great. Knight sounds great. Ring Exiling Extraction Specialist is probably not great. F's in chat for the MTGO devs that have to code Space Bellerin. I will bet that that card just won't be on Magic Online. There's a number of cards that see Legacy play that just, like, don't exist on Moto currently. Which is why when people are making a fuss about Explorer not having all of Pioneer yet, it's just like, well, let me tell you about this other digital Magic game that has a similar precedent. A very slow start here for our opponent. Is Space Bellerin even good? Oh, come on now. When has a card ever being actually playable mattered when it comes to being outraged about something, chat? You're not getting outraged about something that could actually happen and be relevant. You're getting mad and being outraged about the theoretical something that could happen and could be marginally annoying if it did. No one reasonable expects this to be a common thing. It's all of your big slippery slope fans that'll be very upset by it. It's the principle of the thing, chat. Feels before reals, chat. Engage in the emotion. So, not that it's going to be fast enough because we're going to get hit by a boat next turn, but Kudro does exile things out of graveyards when he and other humans enter play. Yes, the reason why a lot of those cards being Eternal Legal is because they want them to be officially Commander playable. Is exactly it. So long, boat. In the nick of time, chat. Oh man, no plays. Pretty unlucky. And the reason why we made no plays here was so this way, if they put a vehicle into their graveyard, we could Collected Company at instant speed to exile it with General Kudro's trigger text here. They're willing to sacrifice Legacy for that. I mean, if the cards aren't Legacy playable, is it really a sacrifice? Like, again, get away from the spirit of the thing and think about it from a practical standpoint. Prioritize exiling creatures they could bring back. The second deck thing seems to be legal in Legacy. God bless us, everyone. Honestly, so they use these silver bordered sets to kind of prototype and see how things play in paper. Hopefully the second deck thing's a success and they expand on that in standard legal sets at some point. Would be a banger. Boat. There's a rat. Long boat. So long, rat. Curse is obviously good. Fateful Absence is fine. These are maybe fine. Ray is definitely fine. Thalia is not particularly great here. I don't think they're killing enough of my stuff for Extraction Specialist to be good. The lifelink was okay there, but on average, I don't think that card is great here. Giant Killer could chop down Perihelion before it attacks is nice. Yeah, the old general punching the clock and going to work there. Getting to interface with their graveyard. Well, so hers gives you a little bit more flexibility, right? Like, our general was only really good enough that game as Graveyard Hate because I had specifically Collected Company to pair with it, right? If I hadn't had instant speed general activations, we'd have been in trouble there. Alright, am I dead? What fun gameplay. Fun, high agency gameplay. Hey, Big Z. Thanks for the 58 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Almost 5 years is a long time. Maybe we're not dead. They're in the tank. Tough, fun, interesting game, chat. Yeah, I think the long pause on the third turn was I have everything set up, but I have the rat in my hand, and I missed my third land drop. Yeah. And I probably drew, like, their fourth rat and didn't have a third land. I think it's hilarious, Duck Doolittle, that Wizards seems like they're explicitly designing cards to sidestep rules the Commander Rules Committee set up for keeping express types of cards out of the Commander format. Watsy's like, you don't want wishes in Commander, eh? You've banned sideboards. Well, let me tell you about this Attractions deck. Definitely not a wish for a sideboard, it's a new deck. It's very different, you see, must be legal. Are they dead? Pretty close, right? Yeah, actually did. Old turn 4 lethals on the play. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Like, good for you, opponent? It was good for me. I got there. Bring in some of these. Look like the Fire Zone Invention deck. We'll bring in a Thalia as well. Well, I do think this archetype had kind of a distinct lack of really good 1-drops. And Evolved Sleeper definitely fits that description. This is a very good 1-drop. Adeline here, notably, does not die to a Sweltering Sun's Anger of the Gods. Our opponent has neither of those things. They're done. So long, farewell, I'll see you, and good day. We keep this up, chat. I'm going to accidentally take a top 1200 slot again. I got the email from last month. I was like, oh, forgot to concede at the end of the season. How big of a tablet do you want, Rufio? What's going on, Big USD? Thanks for the 1.5 years. Welcome back. I had actually been looking at tablets too, and it's part of the reason I ended up getting the... It's part of the reason I ended up getting the Z Fold as my new phone. Been very happy with that. It's a little bit smaller than a traditional tablet when you open it up, but the convenience of having a foldable tablet in my pocket is high. I think this is an Adeline first, so that way we can be wider when Kudro comes down next turn. Yeah, what's going on, Vantrix? Hope life's been treating you all right. Yeah, I agree with what RGM says. Hasbro probably doesn't really think about anything Magic specific at all. Wizards definitely does. Wizards has a lot of good people that care and are thinking about granular things, but Hasbro themselves not so much. Lost part of your leg? Sounds like a sizable accident. I think I'd rather protect General than Adeline here. It's close though. Does the Z-Fold have a lot of bloatware? More than I was used to on my OnePlus device, but I don't know that I would classify it as a lot. It's funny. The Z Fold device is the first non-OnePlus Android I've had in a long time. like probably 5 or more years. I actually just created a folder called malware and dragged the half a dozen applications I couldn't uninstall into it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Vantrix. Hopefully recovery is going well or whatnot. How do we board against this matchup? I think it's Knights of Autumn in. I think I want all of my 3s. Hopeful Innate seems not great. Thalia seems fine. I don't think I want either of these effects. Maybe Skyclave is supposed to be good here, but I don't know that I want more 3s, and I like these 3s that I have. Is Sam still pushing Bigsby? I think that was something I uninstalled. Some of their stuff I could uninstall, and some of it I couldn't. Fine. We need a 3rd land, but we're on the draw. I'm pretty sure the only input-output port on the Steam Deck are USB-C as well as an SD card slot. They put things you can't uninstall on your phone. Is there any way around that? Yeah, there's some like messy stuff you could do to get around it, but it's kind of a pain. It's a lot more effort than just like putting all the applications in a folder and ignoring them. We have Night of Autumn to mostly clean up the Fable of the Mirrorbreaker here. So I think we'll be snapping today. Probably a little over an hour. 2-ish o'clock. Healthy snacks. Good afternoon. Hopefully Snap gives us a patch this week. I currently have my stream schedule empty on Thursday. If any of our video games give us a balanced patch, I'm gonna add hours on Thursday for them. Magic Arena, Marvel Snap, Pokemon Unite. I believe we could have a Thursday stream. Oh, I can Extraction Specialist back to Thalia here. Sounds great, actually. Yeah, the Android on the Fold is so specialized, I wouldn't want to load anything custom onto it. I'll do it again, I swear.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. I've always hated clouds.
Hey, thanks for 26 months, Simulander. Appreciate it. We're probably dead to Reflection plus Blood Tithe Harvester here, unfortunately. Just needed to find some more lands. Ooh, this attack is great for us, he says before a removal spell happens. Yeah, Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. Fable of the Mirrorbreaker should not be legal in its original printed form in any format on Magic Arena. Whether that means nerfing it or banning it depends on the format, but in general, I think it probably just should not exist in how it was originally printed. You know, I'm gonna actually trim the generals and bring in the Skyclaves. This is like dies to a Doomblade, and this can deal with the Fable, which seems pretty important to be able to do. Pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, curving right and out the door. Gives us a proactive play on 3, which is nice. There's our 4th land as well. This is probably a stomp, so I think I feel safe playing Adeline out. Eliminate, sure. We'll get to get in for 4 here. Oh, untapped 3rd land, that's so good for us. You play in tournaments with Kiki Jiki back in the day. Yeah, Kiki Jiki was a staple of the modern deck I rose to prominence with when I was playing a lot of Paper Magic. It is one of the 7 magic cards that sits here on my desk. 8 magic cards that sits here on my desk. Alright, if we roll double Lieutenant, this lives. Something weird with the deck size. Yeah, I frequently played anywhere between 61 and 65 cards in the main deck for the Kiki core decks that I played, and then played fewer than 15 cards in my sideboard. And then I would board to 60 and 15 in games 2 and 3. Why was that? Because of the card Chord of Calling. Chord of Calling lets you search your library for a creature. So you would play like an extra 2 or 3 like tutorable bullets, and then you would just board out all of the bullets that weren't good in a given matchup and get down to 60. So you were like a little inoptimal in some places game 1, so you could have extra silver bullets to fetch up. Yeah, want all the tools in the box game 1.
Let's do this. Ugh, don't you hate that burnt hair smell?
A fun thing that would frequently happen when I played that deck was when I played 62 or 63 cards, the people entering the deck list would often miss 1 or 2 of them. They'd like count to 60 and assume that they were all there when they hit 60. Which was always funny. Do I want to Skyclave the Chandra? Putting a 4-drop under Skyclave is just so loose. I don't think we can. Our Galactic Company had been remotely playable. We could be in this game, but I think we're just like playing in garbage time here at this point. Yep. Bottoming a bunch of lands with Collected Company and then proceeding to draw a bunch of lands is a peak pleasant Magic experience. Okay, wait, so help me this set's so confusing. So this nearby planet land, it has an acorn in the bottom middle, which means it's not legacy legal. Do I understand that correctly? Okay, I understand. I know the rules. You know the rules, and so do I, Chip. We're no strangers to infinity. You know it really makes the boomers cry. You know they're looking for the acorn and hoping it won't survive. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Apparently they didn't want to change that. I think that card would be playable. Yeah. As long as it isn't the second Tuesday of the month. Okay, what can they flash in here? What can they flash in here to punish an attack? Most of their stuff are X ones, right? We can win this race, right? This type of matchup seems real bad for the mono blue deck. We get on that. We get on the board quickly. Definitely an extra Thalia. Extraction Specialist is not good. Trespasser's not good. Skyclaves and Cathars seem fine. Want more things that interface with the board. Is that a Fateful Absence matchup? It might be. Yeah, I just don't know what I want to cut. Like, I'm also bringing in another Thalia, which makes my removal spells a little awkward. Chat, I am far too old to tick or talk, okay? I just can't do it. The only ticks I got going are the sound my knees make as I try and run up the stairs, okay? That's all I've got. I went to watch a TikTok live stream the other day, and you can't actually watch a TikTok live stream without logging in and making an account. I felt like I had big boomer energy as I got annoyed by this. I was like, this is awful. And I closed their platform and went and watched something else. I think I just Kudro and smashed them. Well, we're officially losing the race. Alright, game 3 on the plate. The eternal words of the aggro deck. I'm an adult. I don't watch TikTok. That just means I watch other people watch TikTok. There's a snap patch coming today? That's exciting. Well, so if there's a snap patch today, do I want to switch my variety segments? Because the patch probably isn't going to drop in the next hour, right? Yeah, what time today? Do we know? Did they give us a time frame? Because if it's patching to later today, I might just do Genshin again today and then do Snap Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The metrics around Standard haven't been great, so I'm mostly focusing on these other formats. I'm still taking Standard deck submissions, but it's not popular enough for me to play under my own volition. I don't know that it's necessarily worse than these other formats, but it's less popular with my audience. Okay, I think I'm gonna audible. I really appreciate that update, Avocado. I think I'm gonna audible my variety segments. So if anybody was hanging out for Snap stuff, we're gonna do that tomorrow so we can play it post-patch. Makes the most sense. Silence, did you see they actually added a way for people to buy things that sideloaded officially? How? It's pinned in the subs Discord. There's a website you log into that they set up. There's slip out the back getting used. We've been live for just over 3 hours. The audio is cut out. Thanks, Magic Arena. Appreciate you. If I double block here. Oh, they put these in the wrong order, chat. If they would have done that the other way, they could have killed General and this, because this would have become 1 toughness once the General died. It's a pretty huge mistake on their part. I technically have a window to remove one of these, but I think with Lieutenant into Aspirant, we can just win the race here, hopefully. Yeah, the dead guy deck was great. Both the Magic decks we played today have been reasonable. This one, and that one. Okay, so they're gonna get to diddle some of our stuff. They're dead, right? Yeah, opponent's blocking order mistake there, really catching up with them. Our general should have been dead, and that would have been much, much more difficult for us to race. All right, chat, I need to run to the restroom really quick. I also need to restart this client. BRB just a minute, don't go anywhere. Thanks for hanging out. What's going on, Boshek? Yeah, if you missed it, we're moving Genshin from tomorrow to today because Snap's getting a patch later today, so I want to do Snap tomorrow after they patch instead of today before they patch. Yeah, Magic's art design is consistently very good. Definitely one of the better things about the IP. Let's get this down and get it out of the 1 toughness range while this Firebrand is tapped. It's been a while since I've seen a diagonal goblin, chat. see it being right to block there. Spread out our thickness a little bit here. In case anyone was wondering, low curves are gonna get mono red. Thalia seems good. I think Kudro actually comes out here. I'd rather have Knight of Autumn and Thalia. Just well, it's like slightly less 3s. And this one just like doesn't do anything if it just dies. They should have a lot of deal 3s post board. Let's try this. For people that play Snap, by the way, one of the Snap devs hinted that there are adjustments coming to the Mr. Negative deck. So that's sweet. Even more incentive to jam a bunch after the patch drops. I want to keep this in case we draw a Collected Company. Going to buff it, right? Yeah, exactly. Oof. Oh man, and the etchings means that I didn't even, they don't even go to my graveyard. That's unfortunate. And they used every bit of the buffalo to shove us in a trash can. Happy with how we sideboarded. Let's just be on the play for this one and not mulligan, huh? Alright, no one drop, but a lot of good twos. Wow! Our opponent playing well. That's incredibly unfair. Want to just make good plays like that, opponent? Attack with your diagonal monkey next time. Good time. Good time. Those are the types of games that people that post edited content, chat, don't post. Magic probably looks like a really good game on edited content channels. You just like get to cut out the 60% of non-games that exist. That needs to be green so we can cast Collected Company. So let's shock this in. I could play the Extraction Specialist for no value, but with this land drawn, I could just double activate this, then Coco next turn. So that's what we do. But I was doing Abzan something as well, but mostly tap lands. Not all of them pseudonym, just specifically Galactus and, Thanos can be generated that way. I'm just posted general pre-combat. Trying to get them. Are we dead? We're not quite dead yet. They have to triple jump block here, right? Like, they could trade this for one of them, but they have to jump with the cats. Forgot that could happen, and they bring it back. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I still have to attack like this, I think. I wonder if they're actually supposed to trade the chariot off so it can be in the bin for the grease fang. I feel like maybe they are. We definitely got punished for the sequencing of my collected company. We're probably just supposed to play the general that turn and force them to either go to 1. Okay. Okay. Chip and a chair, and we're halfway there. I messed this game up. My timing of my company on 4. I should have just like played my general or been more aggressive with it. One of the two. Either way, it wasn't great for us. Yeah, they get all the tokens. Distraction specialist, kind of showing there why it's kind of poop. And that matchup in particular. Didn't really have anything to bring back with it. Extraction Specialist has been kind of awkward off company in general. We keep finding into it when we don't have anything to bring back in these games. It's been like okay in other spots, probably worth the slots, but definitely not a card that you're super excited to see at random. Yes, Blake, exactly. You feel me. I'm also gonna add a longer snap stream on Thursday on YouTube, since they're giving us the balance patch. We'll wait till tonight to see what the balance patch looks like to confirm that, but I have to imagine every time they've made balance changes, they've been super on point with them, so I'm expecting if they're making changes, they'll be good. They've not suited in. They usually don't post in advance. They'll just be change notes that go up with the patch itself. I bet we see one more patch before the release glitch. Because they have almost a month until the release at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see multiple as they iterate things. October 18th for the global snap release, along with the PC client. Okay, so if I general plus aspirant, the aspirant will make the giant killer bigger, and then the training lets the hopeful innate also attack. So Adeline would be nice for down the line, but these two get me an attack right now, which is great. I would imagine, Blake, that we're gonna have two different in-game interfaces, would be my guess. You'll have the vertical for mobile, and you'll have the landscape on PC. Would be my expectation. That's just not a good user experience, Bredick. You want PC applications to be landscape to fill the monitor. Yeah, not having a full screen doesn't really communicate this is a polished application. Not a good user experience. I actually recently changed to playing Arena full screen. In the past, I had played it window, but that wasn't because of anything Arena did. Because of how my streaming setup was.
Nobody knows Dominaria shadows like me. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Come on, Schooler. Thanks for the 19 months. Welcome back.
After all.
Haven't caught any of your Genshin streams? You've been enjoying it outside the promo? Yeah, definitely. The actual stream parts for Genshin, I'm just purely doing the story quests to keep them a little bit more interesting, and then I'm doing like the kind of leveling and building my characters off stream. This felt like the best way to balance things. But yeah, the combat's fun. I play mostly on my phone off stream. Little bursts here and there.
Made you lunch.
Thank you, honey. think I'm attacking with Aspirant here. You got a rat. They don't have a boat. Our board is huge. Christy got takeout from somewhere new for lunch, Jess. Pretty good. Some homemade mac and cheese and some potato twists, I think we'll call them. All those ribbon fries. Okay. I buy that for $1. The fat man in you always likes to know what streamers are eating. You must be pretty large yourself if you've got an entire fat man inside of you. Okay, well, we have collected companies for the next 2 turns, so I'm just gonna play this out naked, I think. That's the part where you get double Thoughtseize. I just told Chad it's very good, honey. Where is it from? That's something we've had before, right? Am I companying now? What's the upside to companying now? I can get a Luminarch trigger? That doesn't seem super useful. I was gonna pass. I think I'd rather it be a surprise. They're called curly fries, chat. These are not curly fries, chat. These are not curly fries. Okay, I don't know what you've been eating. These are like ribbon fries. Someone said earlier I'd buy that for $1. Our companies have not been great today. Are they ever great, chat? No, not really. Any spiral potato, it's classified as a curly fry in the biz. That just seems lazy, chat. Big lazy on the fry classification. Alright, I think I brought in Skyclave last time. So we need to have ways to deal with Fable. They call them curly fries on the menu. All right, Chad, it must be true. It was on the menu. Who decided it was that way for the whole business? How do I get on the committee? Asking the real questions. Oh, shit. He might be dead. I mean, if our opponent's deck is built and sideboarded properly, there's not a Thoughtseize in it right now. So 50-50 chance, really. They are corporate Caucasian levels of spicy. I am going to remember that descriptor and steal it as my own in the future.
This is my home.
Corporate Caucasian levels of spicy. Alright, can I get a company? Can eat my 3 drops, don't have anything that brings those back. We'll prioritize keeping the 2s in there for the extraction specialist for now. Alright. We had like running companies or extraction specialists who might be able to play the game still. All right, chat. Please help me rearrange the bottom cards of my deck. I assume because they have it plus their Liliana that their hand is just like Doomblades here, right? Yep.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Shit, I got one more in me, I think. And then we're gonna head back into Leeway to continue questing. One nice thing about this deck is, this is probably one of the only Explorer decks I've played in recent memory that feels like it has an okay mono blue matchup. Just because we get on board so quickly. This is curiosity, right? Of course, when Mag is. Happy birthday, Sarah. Listen to your parents. I promise they mostly know what they're talking about. Enjoy questing, or is the story just to unlock more content? I like single-player story games. That's most of the stuff I play that's like not card games or strategy games, single-player story stuff. Unfortunately, chat, we lost this die roll in the game. Did we? Yeah, probably. Lethal. Even if it's not lethal, we're nowhere near lethal in the backswing. They're actually one off. So, one of the reasons why I like, what's it called, Genshin, is Genshin's not really an MMO. It's more like, Genshin's more comparable to, like, Breath of the Wild, or Horizon Zero Dawn, or Witcher 3. As opposed to a strict MMO. Being on the play is the superior tribe. Yep, mood. We want all of those. Graveyard Trespassers slow. Go back and forth on how many Doomblades I want in this matchup. I think on the play, I just want the Banisher Priests. I might want extra on the draw, though. Yeah, you could technically co-op. You could have someone enter your world. But it's definitely not quite the same as an MMO. I think by strict definitions, MMOs have to have the, like, open city where you see all the players when you load out to it, right? If you're super to the letter with it. Yeah, I agree, Lockway. Yeah, that's what I compared it to. More Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn energy than World of Warcraft, for sure. Our leftovers are not very good here, but my opponent has missed their second land drop, and we were on the play. Do you have fun, opponent? Try and put in some extra removal on the draw here. Feels. I can see some of the boss fights being fun with the second person. I might do that at some point. Ranking's okay here, but we are going second, so... Hey, Neri, good afternoon. Kind of surprised they didn't just play the Spectral Sailor at sorcery speed last turn to push the damage. Yeah, this is gonna be a game where pretty uninteresting match, honestly. It's like win on the lose on the play, win on the play, lose on the play. Magic the Gathering experience. I don't play Genshin. It's enough non-games of Magic for the day. This deck was fine. I think we batted around 500 with it. Does my memory serve correctly. I'm gonna check on Tiff really quick. About 50% sounds right. Well, we're better than 50%. We went 5 and 3, Chip. When I lose, I feel bad. When I win, I feel nothing. Definitely is a mantra that translates to these games. When your collecting companies are good, the deck is wonderful. When your collecting companies are bad, the deck is mediocre. Win your die rolls, win the game. I don't know that I really have anything too specific on it. Evolve Sleeper did feel good consistently, which was nice. I do think this archetype lacked a good 1-drop, but that definitely felt like it filled that role nicely. So if you're into human, give it a try.